Sexual health. Sexual health is one of the important one. We have to understand the term of sexual health properly, because due to the negative peer pressure, some students are doing the sexual activity before their marriage, and during the school and college time also people are doing the sexual activity. So we have to know about the healthy sexual or a sexual health topic. So that reason we have the topic in our syllabus, that is sexual health. Okay, so sexual health is the important one, so fundamental to all uh, well-being and individuals, couples and families. Okay, like individual has to know about the sexual health, then only he can do the proper sexual activity, and he can come out from the diseases, infection things also. Because without proper knowledge of sexual, he do sexual activity means he may get some disease, he may get some kind of infections also. So we have to understand the term of healthy sexual. And also it's important for the couples, because husband wife also has to know about the concept of sexual health, then only they can enjoy the sexual activity and they can produce good children. So couples also has to know about the topic of sexual health or healthy sexual. And it helps for families also, because if the both the partner, when they understand the term of sexual health, then they can produce good children. It helps for our family, it helps for our community, society or country also. Okay, so for everybody we need a idea of healthy sexual or sexual health, that is important one. Okay, the healthy sexual concept, we have wide range number of concepts come under the health, sexual health or healthy sexual, like sexual orientation, sexual expression, sexual relationship and sexual pleasure. Like this number of concept we have under the topic of sexual health. Okay, if without this basic idea, without the basic understanding of sexual health, if anybody does sexual activity, it gives some negative consequences. So some infection, some other negative conditions also happen to the individual and to the couples also. It affects the family, it affects the community and country also. Okay, so we have to understand the term of sexual health properly. The negative consequences are like infections, like some of the HIV are sexually transmitted infections or diseases, and reproductive tract infections. So like this, some of the diseases the individual may get if they do intercourse without the basic knowledge of healthy sexual. Okay, and it leads to sometimes cancer and some infertility problems also happen due to the lack of knowledge of healthy sexual or sexual health. And the negative consequences are like in unintended pregnancy and sometimes abortions also, because they're not able to carry the health properly, they're not able to do sexual activity properly. So unwanted pregnancy and sometimes miscarriages, abortion, the problems also happen. So we have to know about the term of sexual health properly. Okay, and sexual dysfunction, sexual violence and harmful practice also may happen. Okay, so the term, the concept is important one to all individual. Okay, like everybody has to know about the concept of sexual health or healthy sexual. Definition: World Health Organization defines that sexual health means state of physical, emotional, mental and social well-being in relation to sexuality. Okay, so while doing sexuality, we have to be proper physique, proper emotional, proper mental and proper social well-being. Then only consider as the sexual health. Like without proper physical fitness, without proper physical stamina and without proper emotional stability, like the stress, depression, anger, if you are doing the sexual activity with that type of emotion, it not considered as the sexual health or healthy sexual. And mentally also you should be strong, you should be proper, and it like a social well-being also. Like society also accept, society also approve the sexuality of the individual. So when the individual do sexual activity based on this, they only consider as the healthy sexual or sexual health, like physically, emotionally, mentally, socially well-being of the individual for sexual activity, it considers the sexual health or healthy sexual. It's not made with options of disease, dysfunction and infirmity. Like some diseases, some defections, some infirmity things is not considered as the healthy sexual or sexual health. Okay. The sexual health requires a positive and respectful approach to sexuality and the sexual relationship. Okay, it requires the positive and respectful approach. Both the partner has to give the positive approach, positive way of support for each other. Then only considers the healthy sexual or sexual as well as a respectful approach also. So both of them has to give the proper respect to each other. It also important one for the sexual health, and also having pleasurable and safe sexual experiences. Okay, like without the force, without the compel, they have to do the having pleasurable and safe sexual experiences. It also important one for the healthy sexual. Okay, it free from the coercion, free from the discrimination, and free from the violence. So while doing sexuality, you should not force, the partner should not feel any compel or violence or discrimination. Both of them has to have the sexual activity with a positive and respectful manner, as well as pleasurable and safe sexual feelings they have to get. Then only considered as the healthy sexual or sexual health. Okay, so this is the important concept, because if you do the sexual things by compel, by with anger, with stress, with the depression, means the sexual activity not happen properly. It gives some diseases also. It may reason of some infections also. Okay, so this is the things we have to understand the term of sexual health. We have other important concept also under the sexual health, that is about the well-being. It is important one. Without disease, without infections, the partner has to, the both people has to do the sexual activity. That is important one. As well as sexual health means it involves the respect, safety, and freedom from the discrimination, freedom from the violence. It also important one. Sometimes by force, by compel, if you do, it not considered as the sexual health or healthy sexual. Okay, and sexual health depends on the fulfillment of some certain human rights. Like they have to give respect to each other, or they have to maintain some human rights. Like sometimes treat like a not treat like an animal, and they not treat like a human. That type of sexual activity also not considered as the healthy sexual. Okay, so we have to give some proper respect and pleasurable as well as the certain human rights thing they have to follow while doing a sexuality. It also important one for the sexual health. As well as sexual health relevant throughout our life of the individual's lifespan. Okay, it's not only for the teenage time, not only after the marriage. Okay, so from the young age to elderly age, every time we have to keep the knowledge of sexual health. Okay, not only for the reproductive years, not only for the after the marriage. Okay, so because from the after the marriage until death, people used to do the sexual activity. So till that time, we have to follow the sexual health concept in our sexual activity. Okay, so that is also important one. And sexual health is expressed through diverse sexualities and form of sexual expressions also important one in the sexual health. And sexual health is critically influenced by gender norms, gender roles, gender expectations, and gender power dynamics. So like this also, it should influence in the sexual health concept, sexual health activity in our society. Okay, so sexual health means number of concept is the number of activities, number of aspect is there in the sexual health topic. Okay, then only considers the healthy sexual. Otherwise, it considers unhealthy sexual. Due to the unhealthy sexual, it may create some diseases, some infections, some other problem also may happen. Okay, so we have to keep these things in mind for the sexual health. Okay, what are the factors influence the sexual health to the individual? Number of factors are there. It influences the individual for his sexual health or healthy sexual, like his values, his beliefs, what values he follow from the childhood, what beliefs he have in his mind. It determine the sexual health of the individual. And his culture, what culture he belongs, what culture he learn, what culture he know, that culture also influence the sexual health or healthy sexual of the individual. And the religion also, what religion he belongs, because every religion is telling different things about the sexual and also roles, gender roles also. So depend upon the religion also, the sexual health topic is there, and it influences the individual and indigenous status, spirituality of the individual, the people around us, like the neighbors or relatives, what way they command, what way they encourage, what way they allow. That people also influence the healthy sexual of the individual, and the individual personal experience also influence his sexual health topic, and societal expectations and legal and sexual rights, gender rights. It also influence the healthy sexual or sexual health of the individual. Like whatever knowledge we have, whatever sexual activity we following, to depend upon these factors: our values, our culture, our religion, our spirituality, our neighbors, our experience, our society expectations. Depend upon this only individual doing the sexual activity or doing the healthy sexual things from in his life. Okay, so this is the topic of sexual health, introduction of sexual health. Okay, sexual health is the important one. Everybody has to follow, everybody has to keep these things in mind. We have to do the proper, respectful, pleasurable and safe sexual experience with the other. And while doing sexuality, we have to be physically, emotionally, mentally, socially, we have to be the well-being. Then only consider as the healthy sexual or sexual health. Okay, so this is for information, introduction of sexual health. Under sexual health, we have two topics. One is premarital pregnancy or premarital sexuality. Next one, sexually transmitted diseases. That is, we have the two different topics. Okay, so from the first one, premarital pregnancy or premarital sexuality. So premarital pregnancy, you know that. So the before the marriage, when the girl get pregnant, or at the time of marriage, the girl is pregnant, a bride is pregnant. The things we consider as the premarital pregnancy. Okay, so premarital pregnancy happen like via premarital sexuality, premarital sex only. Okay, so premarital sex means sexual activity practiced by the people before they are married. Okay, before the marriage, the individual used to do the sexual activity. It considers premarital sex. And other term also, other definition also, premarital sex means sexual intercourse before the marriage, whether marriage with the same partner or with the other, with anyone else. Okay, like if you do that with the same partner or the other, when you do sexual activity before the marriage, that type of intercourse we consider as premarital sex, premarital sexuality. Okay, historically, premarital sex was considered as very moral issue. Okay, it considers the taboo in many culture, and many religions also not allow, and it considers the sinful. So okay, so the individual or the people cannot do the premarital sexuality in his in her life. Okay, but after the development of the culture, like the industrialization, urbanization, westernization, modernization, when the growth things happen, that time society also gets some change. The thought, modern thought, that kind of things happen. So after that, from 1960s, it became accepted. It widely accepted from other foreign countries also, especially Western country people accepted the concept of premarital sex. Even now in India also, people are doing the premarital sex, the name of living together without marriage. People are living in the apartments, and because of job pressure, and they are living in the same house. So that is a living together concept also developing. Okay, so due to this change, nowadays number of places the things are accepted. People are doing the premarital sexuality, but people not aware about the impact of premarital sexuality, just blindly they are following. So that is reason we have this topic in our syllabus, to know about impact of premarital sexuality and how to avoid the premarital sex, all those things. Okay, so okay, we'll go causes of premarital sex, premarital sexuality from our society. The first cause is negative peer pressure. The bad friends, they only influence others also due to the sexuality before the marriage, because they may experience or they may do the sexuality with their with his partner. So he share with others. While sharing, he help others also to do the sexual activity. He may suggest others about the way and where to go, what to do, what is easy. Some things due to negative peer pressure only, the students also get the influence. Students also change the mindset. Students also, the friend also want to do because of negative peer pressure. When the friend share the things with the peers, it influence, it pressure to other individual to do the sexuality. Okay, so we should avoid the negative peer pressure. Then only we can able to avoid this type of premarital sexuality also, because the bad friends directly or indirectly influence you or pressure you to do the sexuality before your marriage. The things happen. So due to negative peer pressure, the things happening from the society. Next one, lifestyle, change of the lifestyle. Okay, so now as I told you, few decades back, the premarital sexuality considered as the taboo, considered as the sinful. But now it's not considered that much taboo, that much prohibited things. Now people are take it like easy only. Okay, because of change of lifestyle. Okay, love, because of the westernization, because of modernization, the culture, the concept. We learn number of things from the Western people. We learn number of things from other people, other religions, other culture also. So when we change our lifestyle, it slowly our activity, also sexual activity, also change from the society. Okay, so lifestyle change also reason of uh, premarital sexuality from our society. And on next one, age at marriage, like extend the age at marriage. You know, we have the child marriage, like past 11 or 12 years means parents force the child to get marriage, and it after that legally extend to 18 for girls and 21 for boys. And like this, it extend the age at marriage. Now number of young people aim and they have the goal, so they postpone their marriage. Okay, so I have to settle, I have to complete my degree, I have to get the job, I have to get so and so position, I have to save so and so money, I have to buy my own car, then only I'm going to get married. Like this, they have the aim. So because of the aim, because of the desire or objectives, they postpone their marriage. Okay, so when the age at marriage get postponed, we can able to postpone the sexual desire. We can at marriage we can postpone, but the sexual desires we cannot able to postpone. Like in the particular age, the teenage time or the young age time, definitely the sexual desire, sexual feelings develop to the individual. Okay, so when the age of marriage get extended, they not marry in this particular age, at least they do sexuality before the marriage also. Okay, so it also reason of premarital sexuality from our society. That is the extent of age at marriage. Okay. Next one, contraceptives. The availability of contraceptives or awareness of contraceptives. Now, number of advertisements we are watching about these contraceptives, and it available in all places also. Initially, only hospital, only in the medical shop like this, but now it can available in the supermarket. It available in other places also. Okay, we can buy that from online also. Like this, the availability is there, the options are there, so people are not fear to do the sexuality before the marriage. They know about the contraceptives are available, so why they use, so they're doing sexuality before the marriage. It also a reason. And next one, media, how the media portray the sexual things to others. By that also the students are influenced by the media. For example, we have number of movies also there. Movies shows about the living together idea, like OK Janu movie is there, some other type of movie also there. In that movie they show about the living together without marriage, before the marriage they do sexual activity, and like a school time love, a school time infatuation, school time affections, like this, some type of things showing in the cinema and some television serials also. So when the children or students are watching the cinema or watching the television series, it also reason of sexual activity before the marriage. And also we have the internet and the social media also there. In social media, we have number of app, like we have number of social network website also, like Facebook, Twitter, other type of social website also there. We can chat with anyone, we can send the friend request, and number of fake profile also we can create, we can send to others. Through that we can able to develop our relationship. Like this way, they sometimes blackmail, sometimes love, and the kind of pressure is there, so people are doing, as well as the some of the app also, like Tinder app and some other TikTok, some other type of app also there. So through the app also they express the feelings and they show some other sexual things also. It also reason of sexual premarital sexuality from our society. Okay, so through this type of internet and social media, they can easily get relationship with others. They also reason as well as through this internet and technology, the sexual desire, sexual idea, sexual things are developed from the children, developed from the students. Okay, like this, we have number of causes for premarital sexuality happening from our society. Not only these are the causes, we have other causes also. Like these are the other causes, other reasons for premarital sexuality. Like first one, mindset of the individual about everyone doing, why I not? My cousin is doing, my roommate is doing, my friend is doing, why I not? I also have a partner, I also have my lover. Like this mindset from the student, from the individual. So he doing, okay, everyone doing, why I not? That type of mindset is there. And also people may marry later, that type of concept also. Like we know each other, our parents know each other, so our parents know about our relationship, like we going to get marriage after some years, so they're living together. Like this idea developed from the society. Okay, so like this time also people are living together in the same room or same house, so they also do the sexuality before the marriage. Okay, so that's also reason of premarital sexuality, premarital pregnancy. And reduce the parental supervision. Like you know very well, nowadays after the school time, when you go higher education, definitely we have to miss our parents, we have to be in the hostel, we have to go some other state, other district for the proper good education. So that time you miss your parents, you come out from your parents, you get the education in the so and so college, so and so institute, you stay in the hostel, so you be alone, you separate from the parents. So that time parents cannot watch you, parents cannot supervise you, what you're doing, what with whom you are roaming, where are you. Like this, parents cannot watch, parents cannot monitor their children. Okay, so sometimes the children are use the type of things, and they do sexuality, they not inform the parents, and parents also not able to control the children. And after the job also, even though you know very well, whenever you get job, you're going to separate from your family, you going to get some job in the metropolitan cities only, so you have to be alone in the town, you have to take the rental house, you have to be alone there. So that time also parent cannot supervise, parent cannot monitor you. So that type of, when the parental control, parental supervisions are reducing, that time the children or the individual may do the sexuality before the marriage. That also reason of premarital sexuality. And more gender equality. Nowadays, you know, gender equality is developing. Equality, like recently also LGBT rights also happen, and section 497, section 377, so and so equality amendment things also happen. So gender equality is there in our society, so you can do relationship with anybody, like the kind of law also there. So it also reason people not fear to do the sexuality before the marriage, after marriage also. If you are cross your 18 years, then you are eligible for your feelings, for your activity. Like this equality is there, so people are misuse the law and doing sexuality before marriage also. That also reason of premarital sexuality from our society, and may lead to the same gender sex. Sometimes people never mind about the homosexual things, so they feel homosexual is not a bad, so it not with other gender, so it not, there is no pregnancy, there is no illegal. Like this mindset is there, so people are doing it also a reason of premarital sexuality, and do not always realize the consequences. Okay, the children or the individual not aware about the consequences of premarital pregnancy, just blindly because of the negative peer pressure, because of media, because of other reasons they do the sexual activity, but they're not aware about the consequences, what are the problem may happen, like unwanted pregnancy, teenage pregnancy, or it leads to the miscarriage, abortion, it affect the after the marriage. The type of basic knowledge the individuals, the children, the students doesn't have, so they do the sexuality before marriage also. Okay, so without proper understanding also, the individuals are doing the sexuality before the marriage. Loneliness also a reason of sexual activity before the marriage. Like after get the job, people are settled in the metropolitan cities, they are in the they have their own house, apartment, they are living and they're doing the job also. Weekend time, Saturday, Sunday, they holiday only, so they feel alone in the apartment, in the house. Okay, so when the individual feel loneliness, that time they close with the relationship with other individual or other colleague or some other way of contact also. So that type of, to reduce the loneliness, to reduce the boredom, people sometimes do the sexuality with the other individual also. Okay, so that also reason of premarital sexuality from our society. And comparison, like when the comparison not discussed openly from the school, from college also, the individual not aware about the men and women comparison. Okay, it not discussed freely from our society. School also not teach and college also not teach about the sex education. So when the individual not get proper knowledge about other gender, other individual, so that time automatically they get the infatuation, they get the affection about the other gender. Okay, when the men and women things freely discussed with all people, when everybody understand the harmonium changes and the hormone and woman and men and woman differentiation, when you close relationship with other gender, that time we can able to avoid. But the society not allow the type of gender relationship and they not discuss openly about gender differentiation. That also reason of premarital sexuality from our society. And also other reason is there that people are thinking that nobody come to know, never ever know, we doing this things secretly, no, we're not going to share with others, so we may do very secret like this they're doing. But after that it may lead some disease, it may lead some other problems also. That time it come to know, that time everybody notice, everybody ask questions to the individual, so and so problems are happening. Okay, so like this we have number of reasons the individuals are doing the sexuality before the marriage. So maybe in your mind also these are the reasons there about the doing the premarital sexuality. Okay, so why should we avoid, what is the good things we can get if you are postpone the premarital sexuality? Okay, so reasons not to have sex before the marriage, we have a number of good things we can get. So I mentioned only few things. First one, the sex is the powerful force, so don't waste before your marriage. Because before your marriage, if you enjoy sexual activity, sexual things with other partner, maybe after the marriage you can able to satisfy your future partner. Okay, and also that time you may feel some other problems also. Okay, so it's a powerful force, don't waste before the marriage, because after marriage it may affect, it may give some other impact also. Okay, so this is the first things, we should avoid sexual things before marriage. Next one, like this activity, it arrests your psychological, social and academic development also. Because when you do sexuality before the marriage, psychologically you feel something, you addicted to that, and again the mind thought about that, and physically also you feel weak, and socially also, like the when your parents come to know, when the neighbors come to know, when others come to know, social things also get affect, you not get proper respect from others, as well as your academic development also affect due to the premarital sexuality. Because you get the fear, you get the stress, and you always like confusion stage, so you're not able to concentrate your academic also, like you are not able to get the good education, good job, so on, so things also not able to do because of the addiction of or reason of premarital sexuality. Okay, so it affect your physical, it affect your psychological, it affect our social, it affect our academic. Like this everywhere we face some problems, we may some consequences we may face. Okay, that also reason we should avoid sexuality before the marriage. And worrisome factors also, on undermined pleasure also come. Like worrisome factors means that it always hurt, it always gives some worrisome things, you're not able to forget, you always feel stress, you always feel guilty, that type of feelings you may have. And undermined pleasure, like that type of, you're not able to enjoy, you're not able to share with others also. If you share with others, again they may tease, again they may blackmail, they may tell to others, so you're not able to share. So undermine pleasure, you have to feel, you have to hide everything within yourself, that type of problems you may face. And sometimes some people may not believe this concept, that is virginity, so that things also get affect, that things also may not happen properly. So that is also a reason we should avoid the sexuality before the marriage. And sexually transmitted diseases or infection things also happen, like without proper knowledge people doing sexuality, it leads to some disease also, not clean properly or not maintain the hygienic things and not maintain the other infection medicines, other the procedure also. So that time the individual may get number of diseases also, like depend upon the partner, depend upon your personal hygiene also, reason of STD and STA. Okay, that type of infections the individual may get because of before the sexual before the marriage of sexual activity and against the culture. In India, it not accept, it not approve also, but Western countries are accepted. But when you follow in India, it is against the Indian culture. And risk of pregnancy, like people are using the contraceptives and do sexuality, they feel that contraceptives will help to control the pregnancy like that. But contraceptives are not help, and number of people not aware about the how to use the contraceptives, how to wear, how to remove, how to give some gap. Basic knowledge the people doesn't have about the contraceptives. Just to see the advertisements and buying and using it, it not help to control the pregnancy. So risk of pregnancy is high, and risk of STD, STA also happen to the individual if you do sexuality before the marriage. And many diverse and unpleasant memories also. As I told you, unpleasant memories means like we're not able to share with others. Like after the marriage, if you marry the same partner, okay, you can enjoy. But in case if you not able to marry the same partner, you marry some other partner means you're not able to share with others. It will give some unpleasant memories. Okay, it always hurt you. You also feel guilty, and it also give number of stress to you. If the future partner is good, means you're not able to share with others. Okay, you always hide everything yourself. So unpleasant memories you should keep till the end, till the death. You have to hide within yourself. Okay, like this unpleasant memories you should keep. Okay, so you can avoid these are the things if you are not doing sexuality before the marriage. So this is the reasons we should avoid sexuality before the marriage. Okay, and the impact. So what are the problem? What are the consequences the individual may face due to the premarital sexuality or premarital pregnancy? Okay, so premarital pregnancy may cause of premature birth or low birth weight of baby. Okay, like because of without proper knowledge only they do sexuality and they have the child also, they become pregnant. Okay, that time they not take proper medicine, they not take proper vitamins or nutritious food also. So that time premature birth things happen to the individual, or sometime low birth weight baby impact also happen to the individual. Okay, so it affect the child not able to get proper good good energy or some other things also. So premature birth, low birth weight of baby, the impact happen due to the premarital pregnancy. And premarital sexuality may harm the mental development of the adults. Like I told you, stress, depression, fear, angry, confusion, dilemma, always the kind of psychologically or mental problem happen to the individual. Okay, because not able to take decision, they can't able to share with others, and we have to hide everything yourself. So it gives some high blood pressure also, it gives some stress level also. Okay, like this impact happen to the individual if they do the sexuality before the marriage. And premarital sexuality may cause easily lead to the sexually transmitted diseases and sexually transmitted infections. That type of things also happen because we're not aware how clean or how to maintain your healthy things or hygiene things. Blindly people are doing sexuality in the particular teenage time due to negative peer pressure. So without proper knowledge, if you do, they may get number of diseases. Okay, so that also impact of premarital sexuality. Unwanted pregnancy, teenage pregnancy also there. Unwanted pregnancy means people may believe that I told you, like if you believe the contraceptives alone not help to control the pregnancy. Sometimes the contraceptives also get tear. It also after wearing contraceptives also sometimes the pregnancy things happen. Okay, so unwanted pregnancy, teenage pregnancy, sometimes abortion, miscarriage, that are the problems also happen. If you want to abortion means after marriage, if you go for a childbirth, again you may face the consequences. Okay, so like this, if you do something before your marriage, the consequences, the impact you can realize after your marriage only. Okay, so you should avoid the things. If you avoid your negative peer pressure, almost you can able to avoid the premarital sexuality also. And it regrets and the guilt feelings also you may get. You always feel guilty about your relationship, and the loss of self-respect and depression, stress, high blood pressure you may face. It may happen. Loss of family support also. One of the family come to know your activities and they not give proper support to you. They avoiding and they not give your love, care, all those things. So lack of loss of family support you may feel. And substance abuse or even the suicidal thought, drug abuse, so and so bad influence, bad behavior also individual may learn due to the premarital sexuality or premarital pregnancy. Okay, like this we have number of consequences, number of impact the individual may get due to the premarital sexuality. Okay, so how to avoid? What are the preventive steps to avoid the premarital sexuality? First one, spreading awareness. So we should develop the awareness to all about the impact of premarital pregnancy and premarital sexuality. Without basic awareness only, people are doing the sexuality in the school and college time. So we should create the awareness to the children, to the students. Okay, and we should develop the sex education also in home, school and college. Okay, like we have to start from the home. Like parents has to teach the children about the good touch, bad touch, about the infatuations, about hormonal changes, about the other gender roles, all those things. When parents not teach, at least the school has to teach about the sex education, about the gender differentiation and men and women role, kind of things we should discuss in the school and colleges. When we discuss the sex education freely in the school and freely in the college or family, then only the child can get the knowledge about the what is sex, why so and so things happening, like these things they can get awareness and they can able to avoid the sexuality before the marriage. When the things not discussed, then only they get the curiosity, they get the interest about to do the sexuality before the marriage. So we should we should create the awareness in school, college about the sex education. So really help to control the premarital sexuality from our society. Now number of school, number of college, number of family also not teach about this. At least in our VIT we have this topic of sexual health under this ethics and values syllabus. So we are telling about the impact of premarital sexuality, but school, number of college not teach about that. So students has to know these things definitely, because at least in the teenage time everybody has to know. So when we teach this concept, it really help to control the sexuality in our society. And next one, train the individual to mingle with the other gender or opposite. Okay, like nowadays number of parents are supporting, number of parents are encouraging to get education in the boys school or the girls schools. Like this education, like this school only they're selecting. Okay, they're also not good. If you join, if you do the study or the education only in the boys school or only in the girls schools, automatically when you see the other gender in your first time, the kind of infatuation come to the individual. Okay, so you have to train yourself with the other gender also in your childhood time, in your school time. You have to mingle with the other gender, because if you mingle with the other gender, then automatically we can get the friendship with the other gender. It not suddenly it not leads to the sexual activity. Okay, you can able to control the sexual things if you are mingled with the opposite gender or other gender. Okay, it also helps to control the sexual desires before the marriage and generate the value education also. Value system we should develop from our family, we should develop from our society. Like every parent has to teach about the ethics, morals, values, folk ways, customs, traditions, about the family values, social values. That is we have to teach. But now parents are not interfere in this modernization, westernization concept. So children select their own way, children select their own way of lifestyle. So it leads to number of problems. Okay, so parents has to teach, or the religion or the society has to teach the value system properly to the child, properly to the youth. It also helps to control the sexuality, premarital sexuality from our society. And also stay away from the sexually suggestive books, magazines, photo, website also. Nowadays we have a mobile phone. Everybody can download anything. Everybody can watch anything via our mobile phone. So because of this technology development, we can learn number of things. But as well as the reason of premarital sexuality also, sexual desire, sexual thought developed to the children due to this type of porn videos or unwanted websites, unwanted books. When you read, the type of desires come. So they do sexuality before the marriage. Okay, so stay away from this type of books and magazines. It also help you to control the sexuality before your marriage, and develop the spirituality, like doing the meditation, doing yoga. Focus about your education, focus about your family, focus about your goal. When you focus about your life, when you focus about your family, when you focus about your education, it also helps to control the premarital sexuality. Like this, we can number of preventive measures we can follow from ourselves. Commit something, set the goals, focus about that, spend your time, don't waste your time, don't be alone. You don't be in your holiday time. Don't be in the house. Don't, like, if you are feel free, if you are feel loneliness, that time only people may go with the drugs, alcoholism, sometimes sexuality also. So try to avoid the free time loneliness atmosphere. Be with somebody, spend time with some other goal objectives with the family members, focus about some other things, learn about the other gender, learn about this kind of knowledge. Like these things really help to control the premature pregnancy. And mainly negative peer pressure. If any of your friends doing sexuality before marriage means, and kindly avoid the friendship, because if you be with the friendship means, again the friend used to tell you, the friend used to share with you, then the sharing will create the thought from you also. Okay, so if you avoid the negative friends and not watching, not using the any kind of porn videos or some other bad movies means, definitely you can able to avoid the premature sexuality from our life. Okay, that's all. This is the things I want to tell you. Thank you.